We have a motivational guest today. Ariana Madix is here, and she is killing it right now. Star of Vanderpump Rules, and she's the front runner for Dancing with the Stars. Listen, I can sense how excited y'all are, but nobody is more excited than my staff. They're so excited that she is here, so I'm excited to meet her and get some advice from her. Y'all want to get some advice from Ariana today? Before we get into Ariana, we have a real treat. Please put your hands together for one of the funniest comedians out there, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. Come on out! Are you just used to all of this love everywhere you go? Look at you taking it in. You are loved. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's why I invite family.
Is that what happened? Because I'm like, you're getting a lot of love. Yes.
Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for coming.
I need them at
again.
the gym.
See, I just thought it's just what the energy you bring everywhere you go. This is the second time around because you came last time. You know, I was getting my feet wet and the hosting, and now I'm like here in LA, and the holidays are kicking in. So I was wondering if you had any advice for me how to get in the holiday spirit in LA.
Well, you know, the holiday spirit here is a little bit different than the holiday spirit in Chicago. I've been in Chicago in the wintertime, and man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Chicago, you clap all you want. You don't need a sweater here. Okay? First time I ever really experienced snow and ice, I was in Elgin, a little bit outside of Chicago, and I was doing this little gig, and I'm riding around with a promoter in the van, and I saw snow on the side of the street, and I'm like, can I get out of the van and touch it? And he's like, are you serious? I go, I want to touch the snow, and so I got out, and I wanted to do like those old school commercials with the bubble gum where they throw themselves in the snow and make snow angels, the double make commercials. Remember those? I'm over 40. Anyway, I threw myself on the snow, not knowing that snow turns into ice after a couple of days.
Yes,
and that doesn't happen in California. So what I'm trying to say is, you're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be warm and toasty. It's gonna be nice.
Okay, because that's what I want.
It's gonna be nice.
The fluffs, because I'm a Chicago girl.
Yeah.
And I'm used to
that wind chill. Ooh.
Making snowmen in the wind chill.
Yeah, no. It looks pretty on movies, but yeah, it's
different.
It's very
different in person. Okay.
Very different here.
Are you looking forward to the holidays?
And you can get last minute food if you go to the hood, like the Mexican areas.
Okay.
You can get tamales.
Yes.
You can get tamales. You can get, all these different, pastries and stuff like that. Where usually you have to make, reservations and stuff like that. No, you can just show up last minute. It's really cool.
Okay, so that's the perks I get.
You get some extra perks. Yeah. You
and
gotta leave somebody in the car though, because. Yeah.
Listen, you are too funny. Okay, tell me about your dog. Your dog just had like a huge milestone.
I have 2 Chihuahuas. One of them, her name is Risa. And Risa, and she is, yes.
Oh, you take them everywhere with your dog.
I take them everywhere. And she had a quinceañera this past year, even though...
I love it.
Even though she's about to turn 17, I wanted to throw a big party for her. And
this is too much.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Did she enjoy it? Did she realize it was her moment? This is so cute.
Look at that. Oh,
my God. She pushing her through.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you could tell it was... Yes, that's us at the mall. I'm a dog daddy, so I have a stroller, and I take my dogs everywhere I can. They've been to 30-plus states. They're always on planes or tour buses, hotels, so they're very well-traveled. So they're back there just hanging out.
They've been more places, and they're here.
Oh, yeah, they're back there. They're back there hanging out.
Oh,
but this quinceañera that I threw for her, I don't have a daughter. And I don't have a relationship, so it was one of those things where I'm like, I just wanted to do something really cool. And originally the idea was I wanted to throw a party to celebrate the Dodger Stadium performance, and I never did, but I set aside money for a party. And I says, you know what, let me make the party about my dog, and I'll enjoy it more. And so everybody that you see there, they're actual friends that came out, people that I've known forever.
Yes.
And of course I said, hey, free food, and more people show up.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
I love it. Did you get the dog a cake at all?
There was cake. Trust me. First of all, a lot of people say, "Oh, did you get her like gourmet dog food?" I'm like, "No, she was eating filet." You know? Oh yeah.
I want to be the dog.
Filet, carnitas, you name it. She ate everything. She had a good time. Both dogs did.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm still in that idea because I love doing stuff with my pets.
And people were giving me a hard time. They're like, "Really, really?"
You did
Because
right.
there was over 400 people there. 400 people there. The problem, though, with throwing a party like that is that word got out how much I spent on it.
Uh-oh.
And then people started coming after me. They're like, do you understand? You know, do you know what you could have done with that money? And I'm just like, oh my, they're beating me up. One person said, do you know how many people you could have fed? I said, yeah, 400.
400?
It was, yeah. I got an invoice.
I love this. You're right. You are so funny. You got this tour going on. Tell us about this global tour that you have.
Yes, and it's funny too, because comics, we all love to say it's a world tour, and we made it to like Gardena. You know, it's like, no, this is a legit world tour. We're going to over 20 countries, and starting off, of course, in the U.S., and it's just go, go, go every week, 3 to 4 shows per week, every week until 2026.
That is amazing.
Yes.
What is it like, you know, going to the different countries?
You know, originally going to some of these places, I wasn't sure if they were gonna, you know, be able to connect or follow along with the humor, just because, like, for example, with music I feel is universal. Even if they don't understand, they can feel the energy and the beauty of music. Whereas with humor, you have to understand the language and the inner workings and the sarcasm and everything. And fortunately, the whole world might not like us, but they love our entertainment. And so everything works. Everything that I've done on the road has worked. And I try to keep the shows friendly, so there's not an issue.
Yes, and clearly you do, because you're on a global tour.
Nice.
Yes, I love it.
I like how you said it too. You're like, global.
So I want one.
Through the head back.
You better stay friendly. Will you stick around for a little bit?
Heck yes.
I'm so happy to have you here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. More with Gabriel Iglesias. And we're back with Gabriel Iglesias.
Sí, Gabriel Iglesias, aquí.
See, I want to say it like that.
Yeah, right?
Come on.
You like that? Okay, what do you want to learn?
How you say it? It sounds so good.
Estamos aquí con Jennifer Hudson, en el programa de Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
You know, hey, you notice how, like, for some reason, like, I do speak Spanish, but I still think in English. So in order for me to speak Spanish effectively, I have to slow it down or sound different. Notice that when I speak, tengo que hablar en esta manera para hablar. I can't speak in my own voice in Spanish. It's the weirdest thing.
Interesting, because you had a whole new face.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, yeah, I have to become somebody else in order to pull off Spanish clean. Otherwise, some of you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're like, oh, Mexican, right? But then all of a sudden they say speak Spanish, and you're like, oh, Taco Bell. Viva gorditas. Yeah, it's just it's very different.
That was really cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm learning. You're gonna teach me one day.
Yeah, my posture changes and everything. You're like,
that's how I feel.
Oh yeah, on the phone, I'll get you all, hot and bothered, and then I show up, and you're like, oh wow, this is different.
Did y'all see how he switched like that? That was dope. Okay, you have sold out several shows. Like, you gotta have some hardcore fans. Like,
oh yeah, I'm like Mexican Taylor Swift.
He's a Mexican Taylor Swift. Whoa. I like how you said that.
I'm Mexican Tay-Tay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen a fan do?
Tattoo my face on their head.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they tattooed my face on their. I've had a few fans put tattoos of my, they'll say, sign me. And I'm like,
right.
Sign it. And then I come back, next year and it's a tattoo.
And then they get it.
And yeah. So I've had a few people do that, but to have an actual portrait of my face on someone's face, that's, yeah.
Your face on someone's face.
I know, right? That doesn't sound right nowadays. I had consent. There was consent.
That is real different. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, now listen, I'm a car fanatic, so I want you to teach me more about collecting cars, because you collect cars, right?
I do. I collect cars. I have a Jay Leno starter kit.
Jay?
Basically, well, Jay has a bajillion cars, and yeah, I know, right? He's got a problem.
Whoa.
I started, my first car was a 1968 Volkswagen bus that my brother helped me get. And years later, I had gotten an ex-girlfriend her first car back, and I wanted my first car back. So I got one, and one turned into 30. And yeah, so it's all Volkswagens in there on the right side of the picture. And what's really cool about collecting the same car over and over and over, Jay Leno goes, it's stupid. Why you collect the same car? We're friends. I can do that impression. What's cool about having that same car over and over and over in just different variations is that Volkswagen noticed. And next thing I know, I got the president and CEO of Volkswagen showing up to my place to look at my cars.
To look at your car?
Yeah, which I thought was really, really cool. And so, I got a great relationship with VW.
Really? Well, will you stick around a
I
little
will
bit longer?
stick around.
All right, more with Gabriel Iglesias. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're back with Gabriel Iglesias. Okay, we did just learn that the active strike is now over.
Yeah, during the commercial break, it was so funny and random. Yeah, the strike is over. And it's funny because it's like, okay, so what does that mean exactly?
Yeah.
What it means exactly is we can actually talk about projects that we've been working on officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because don't get me wrong, I like talking about my cars, but I like talking about the fact that I have a Disney show out. Hey!
Talk about your Disney show. Tell us all about it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Right, take two. All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I have a show with Tim Allen called The Santa Clauses. It's season 2. It's on Disney Plus, and it's out right now.
Out right now. Y'all hear that? Support all these actors in their work.
It's excited. We were working on the show in June, so it was freaking hot, and we're doing a Christmas show in June.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm all bundled up and like wearing overalls and a coat outside, and it's like 80, and I'm like, yeah, it was rough.
That requires some serious acting to get into
that required
character.
some serious acting to not show the sweat. But they gave us these cool machines, these little fans that they would put in our jackets and our pant legs, so that it would keep us, cooler. But it was tough.
You know what? See, next time you should go to Chicago, because then you'll have some snow, and you ain't even got to worry about none of that. We got you.
I'm gonna get myself snowed in is what's gonna happen.
But you'll be dressed for the weather.
Yes, I will.
Congratulations on those projects.
Thank you. Yeah. And so what's really cool is this project is based on the Santa Claus franchise from Tim Allen and Disney many years ago.
Right.
1994 is when the Santa Claus came out, and now they've spun it into a series.
I love that.
So
Christmas and Santa Claus. That's going to be good. Make sure y'all
it's gonna
check
be
it out,
good.
because why? It's out now. And we can support it.
And we can talk about it.
And we can, give me 5 for that.
We can talk about it.
We can talk about it. Okay, now another thing I want to talk about, you do some amazing impressions. Who is some of your favorite impressions?
For me, like doing voices, the one that always messes people up is when I pull up to drive-thrus and I'm like,
Oh my God, can I please have a large order of fries, a shake?
yeah, I know, right? That's coming out of me.
And I'd imagine when they see you, it's like,
It
whoa.
freaks people out. Yeah, I've been doing that for a long time. What's crazy is that I can do all these different voices, but I can't sing, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like I've tried, and it just I can only fake it for a second, and then the truth comes out. Yeah.
So you couldn't even
I'm
fake a song.
exposed.
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 How long does it take you to get a voice down?
I have to hear something or someone long enough, and then kind of just, it's when you're trying to find that sound, and you just keep doing it over and over again until you hear it. And then having amplification doesn't hurt either. But that girl voice, I started doing that when I hit puberty, and I just never been able to stop. Yeah. You know what happened? You hit 11, 12, and you answer the phone, and you're like, hello. And like, can I speak to the man of the house? Like, that's me.
Oh, I gotta ask this. So, did you ever impersonate one of your parents if you ever got in trouble at school and then they had to call your house?
Oh, I would definitely answer the phone.
No, sí, deja hablar con mi hijo ahorita. Vamos a ver. I'm going to talk to him. Don't worry. I got it. It's okay. Mijo, what are you doing?
I would yell at myself on the phone,
Oh, so you split it.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's a true actor
it was a
right
gift.
there.
It was a gift.
You are a gift. Thank you for coming to see us. Will you come back again?
Heck yeah.
You are amazing. Oh my God, remember to get your ticket to Gabriel's tour. Don't worry, be fluffy. We'll be right back. Our next guest gained fame on the hit show Vanderpump Rules. Now she's doing amazing on this season of Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome Ariana Madix. Come on. goodness, you look amazing.
Thank you. I was just watching on the monitor backstage, and I was like, wow, your skin, your
Thank
makeup
you.
today, flawless, flawless.
I don't take that lightly coming from you. Oh my goodness, you look like you're, having the ride of your life, and life is lifing, and you had a tough summer, so how have you been doing?
Dancing with the Stars has been the biggest blessing and the most amazing experience. And so I'm just so grateful to be able to be there from week to week so far. And I hope I'm able to stay longer because, I mean, it is the most rewarding experience.
Wow. How have you been enjoying your journey anyway? Like, you say you originally wanted to be on Broadway, right?
Yeah, as a
And
kid, that was like my biggest dream.
Yeah, and you've been able to achieve so much more, like Dancing with the Stars, and now it seems like you may even win. Like, how does that feel?
Oh, it's crazy. I just think that, I've always been like a really hard worker, and so it feels like with dancing and everything, I'm just putting that hard work ethic to use. And what's so cool about the show and about what I'm going through right now is that I'm able to see the payoff from the hard work because it is so tangible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it's not worth working hard for, it's not worth it at all.
Exactly.
So you're doing excellent.
Yeah.
Now, give us some love. Us Weekly Reality Star of the Year. Like, how does that sound? How does that feel?
That is crazy. So the day that we did this shoot and this interview and everything, I knew that we were doing the cover, but I didn't know, maybe I missed an email or something, but they said, they were like, how does it feel to be the reality star of the year? And I tried to kind of play it off like I knew what they were talking about, but I was just shell-shocked, and I think I still am.
Yeah, I'd imagine, because it's probably a whirlwind for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And how did you end up on reality TV? Because originally you wanted to do Broadway, and again, you've been able to do so much. Like, how did that journey happen for you?
It's crazy. So yeah, I was a theater major, I was a theater kid. I always wanted to be on Broadway. I lived in New York for a little bit, and when I moved to LA, things just weren't. I was in acting classes, but it's tough. I'm starting from ground zero. I didn't know anybody. I had no connections, no nothing. And it was actually my acting teacher that was like, if Martin Scorsese is not banging down your door to try to cast you in a movie or something, you need to say yes to the opportunities that are presented to you and just make what you can of it. And so I did, and it's been 10 years, which is insane to think about. But it opened up so many doors, yeah.
Our stars are kind of similar in that way. I feel you there. And Carrie Ann thinks you're going to win Dancing with the Stars. Now, how does that feel?
That is crazy. It's simultaneously the nicest and coolest thing that she could say. And I know she's a tough critic, so she doesn't say that lightly. But it's also really scary because her saying that means that she sees something in me, and so I want to live up to that expectation. I don't want to
gives you that drive. And encouragement.
Yeah.
So, okay, we can expect you to, because you're doing excellent.
The hair's in a bun today because of all that product to give me the Britney hair.
Speaking of Britney, did you hear from her yet at all?
No, it's still, listen, she is my #1, icon since I was a kid, and hopefully one day, I'm like, if Britney just knows who I am at any point in time in my life, I would be so happy.
Britney, you hear this? I mean,
I love you, Brit.
Tell her you love her. Oh my God.
I love you, Britney.
Yes. Now, and what was your reaction to the Vanderpump trailer?
That was really intense. BravoCon is a really amazing experience. We get to meet so many fans and just go through it all with them and hug them and take pictures with them and everything. But part of it is also being on these panels where, we had a panel for all of our cast and we saw this trailer, and it was the first time any of us had seen it along with all of the fans. And obviously it's very intense, and it was a really hard summer. So seeing that along with everyone else, it was just like an added layer of intensity.
Well, everyone's hearts are with you, that's for sure.
Thank
you. You know what I
you.
mean? So, including mine, and we're so grateful to have you here.
Thank you. I'm such a huge fan. Thank you. Yes, truly.
Because on Dancing with the Stars, you got to work with Paula like I got to work with Paula on American Idol.
That's so crazy.
Yes.
I voted for you on American Idol back in the day. I was a big, big J-Hud fan.
You watched?
Yes,
oh my
of
goodness.
course.
Well, I'm watching you too, and you're going to get my vote as well.
Please.
Yes. Now, apparently, did you get to meet Wayne Newton when you went to BravoCon?
Yeah, I met Wayne Newton. the king of Vegas. That was crazy.
What was that like?
He is so nice. You know, he's one of those people, when someone is that legendary, you just don't expect them to be that nice, you know, because they're larger than life. You know, he's been such a huge deal for so long. You think that they're just not going to be friendly. No, he was so nice, so friendly. Everyone with him was so nice. I was just like, I couldn't believe I was like looking at Wayne Newton in real life.
You were definitely looking at him. There he is. That is an icon.
The legend.
And we love you, Ariana. Will you stick around for a little bit?
Yes, of course.
Amazing. More with Ariana Madix. We'll be right back. All right, I was just hanging out with Ariana Madix, y'all. We are back. Okay, yes, show her some love. Look. Okay, so tell me about your cocktail book.
Oh, yeah. So I have a cocktail book coming out this December, and it is essentially, you know, in the vein of Beyonce's Lemonade, many Taylor Swift albums, Kelly Clarkson's albums. Like, it is my breakup album. But cocktails has been my medium for a long time, and so this is where I put all of my emotions, raw emotions, stories, everything into this. And we do have mocktails in the book, and also ways to turn any cocktail into a mocktail if you like.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. We're going to try that out. Now, another thing, the viewers will love some dating advice for you. Can you give us some dating advice?
Sure, why not? I don't know if I'm the biggest success story to begin dating advice, but
Well,
I'll try.
You'll try for us?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see the first one.
Hi, my name's Sabrina, and my dating question is, what do I do if I hate my best friend's fiance? Like, I can't stand him, and I know that if I tell her, she'll probably go tell him, and I don't want this to ruin our friendship, and I'm not sure if it's already a lost cause since they're already engaged. I guess my question is, do you think it's better to tell the truth or the lie?
Whoa. I feel like that one's tough. That one, I feel like it depends on why you hate him.
Right.
Like, if she hates him because he's just annoying to her, it's different than if she hates him because he's not good to her best friend.
Right. So if he's not good to the best friend, then tell him. But if you just get on your nerves, you don't need to say
Right,
nothing.
because, you know, you don't have to date him.
I like that. I think that's good advice, right? Don't you think so? I think so. Okay, well, here's another one. You're good at this.
Here's the deal. Someone I really like, I mean really like, and was hoping for a future, ghosted me. Like crickets, no trace, poof, thin air. Now, all of a sudden, out of thin air, they want another date. So I'm conflicted because I really liked them. I want to go on the date, but then I don't want to be ghosted again. I don't want to go through that. So I need your help. What should I do? Should I go on a date? Or should I just say, no, thank you, I'm done? I need your help, help me out.
No, I think we all agree, no.
Yeah, I don't, I'm with you on that one. So.
I think that's like a know your worth moment.
Yes. And
Where
then
it's
why
like-
are they back?
Right, did they see you doing well and now they want to come back around?
That's a red flag.
Yes.
All right. Oh, come on, we got another one. Good job, everybody.
Hi, my name is Simonique and I'm from Los Angeles. So I have a crush on someone, but I'm also in a serious relationship. Are crushes okay to have? Do I tell my partner about these feelings? I don't know if this is anything, but I know I don't want to hurt my partner.
Oh, wow.
Ariana, girl, what we got?
You know,
Ooh, child.
I think this is a complicated one. I think that it's somewhat natural at times to be like, ooh, it happens, right? I think here, number one, don't you dare act on that while you're in a relationship. But number two, don't hide that from your partner, because then I feel like it's a bigger issue. If she's honest with her partner and says, hey, I think then I think like you're opening a line of communication with your partner, and yeah, it might be tough initially, but I don't know, man, that is rough. Don't be keeping secrets, no secrets. The secrets are what really weird me out.
Ariana said what she said. We just gonna have to go with it. I trust your judgment.
What would you do?
I don't know how much you should be how serious the relationship is.
Yeah.
If you are crushing on someone else. You know what I mean? You may want to look at the relationship you're in and make sure that's the relationship you want to be in, because you don't know if you're going to be crushing on somebody else if you're truly happy with who you're with.
Right, like why
Does that
are you
make
crushing?
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to go with that one.
Yeah. I like that too.
That's what's up. Okay, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you so
You keep
much.
shining.
Thank
You
you.
stay beautiful. Dancing with the Stars airs live Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on ABC and Disney Plus, and then on the next day on Hulu. We'll be right back, and we'll be watching. Get ready, because we've got a very special spotlight for you all today. I saw our next guest singing on social media, and when I heard his voice, I knew that he was on his way to becoming a big star. From Montgomery, Alabama, please welcome Reed Wilson. How long have you been singing, Reed?
I've been singing for since I was really little, but when I was like a little kid, I had all the power that I have, except I didn't have any I didn't have any control. So you would just hear me running around the house just like screaming, just basically until recently I started getting the hang of it.
Well, how did you gather the control of your voice? What do you think the trick was?
My brother, he has a vocal coach, Kaylee, and he sent her a video of me singing one time, and she just she thought I sounded great, and she called me on one of his voice lessons, and then she was like, "You got to start singing." I guess that kind of got me into what I needed to keep going, to start singing.
Wow. And how long you've been posting videos?
A little under a year. I haven't been fully pursuing singing for that long, but.
Not that long. Oh my. Were you excited when we called?
Oh my gosh.
You look a little in shock, Reed.
I'm your biggest fan, probably in the whole world.
Thank you.
I listen to music every single day when I make my bed. When I'm on a walk, I'm just singing your music all the time.
Thank you.
I love your music so much.
Thank you. You are amazing. Who are some of your other musical influences?
Obviously, I love your voice. I love
Thank you.
Whitney Houston. I love Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
Just in that soulful. I love Ariana Grande as well, just in the soulful area.
You're very soulful. I could hear it in
Thank
your
you.
song choice. I said, what you know about some Aretha Franklin? How old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody else in your family sing?
Riley Tate, he played the piano for me. He was on The Voice, and he was a semifinalist.
And he's your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. That is amazing. Y'all give him a hand, because he's a baby and he knows this. When you started, I have to ask you this, when you started posting your videos and started using your voice, did you ever think it would get you so much attention? Because do you understand how many people send me your clip of you singing Ain't No Way?
I was looking and I was like, geez Louise, people are sending this to Jennifer Hudson. I was like, and then Riley Tate was in the car with Mom, and she was like, what if he gets on the Jennifer Hudson show? And Riley Tate's like, stop jumping to conclusions, stop jumping to conclusions. And then when we got the call and stuff like that, she's like, who's jumping to conclusions now? As I'm running around the house in circles, my hands above my head, screaming.
Oh my goodness. That's how gifted you are. Your voice is amazing, and I'm a fan.
Thank you. That means so much coming from you.
What is your goals? What is your dreams? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Obviously, I would love to be a singer, but I love baking, so that's kind of like a side thing. In my neighborhood, some people order cakes and stuff for birthdays or celebrations and stuff, so I love baking and stuff.
Okay. Well, maybe you can sing and bake the cake for the party.
I know, yeah. I can provide entertainment as well.
And provide entertainment, because I think you're a star and you are well
you
on
so
your way.
much.
You keep singing the way you do, and your brother too. Y'all are amazing. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.